Hello everyone. We would like to teach you something about the Incoterms. We are 6 foreign students currently studying in Spain. Jordi and Silke from Holland, Filippo from Italy, Nadia from Canada, Laura from Finland, and Kate from Russia. Nowadays, people trade a lot in the world. To ensure this interaction between different countries goes very smooth, the world came up with Incoterms. During our Erasmus time, Filippo found a new love in maple syrup. Therefore, Nadia needs to export maple syrup to Italy for her good friend Filippo. Let's examine which Incoterms Nadia and Filippo can choose from.
Incoterm 1, X-Works. In this Incoterm, Nadia has to make sure that she has all the maple syrup available for Filippo to pick up at Nadia's chosen place. Filippo will also bear all the risk and costs that start from the moments when he picks up the maple syrup from Canada. Nadia does not have to load the goods or make them clear for export. Incoterm 2, Free Carrier. Nadia will deliver the maple syrup clear for export to the carrier, Laura, stipulated by Filippo, to pick up the syrup at Nadia's chosen place. Filippo will bear all risks and costs associated with the delivery of maple syrup to Filippo's house, including transportation after delivery to Laura and any customs fees to import the maple syrup into Italy. They could decide to take or use sea freight. Then the following Incoterms apply. Incoterm 3, Free alongside ship. Nadia makes the maple syrup clear for export and delivers them to the port, and then they are placed alongside the vessel at the chosen port of shipment. Filippo assumes all risks and costs from this point forward. Incoterm 4, Free on board. Nadia makes the maple syrup clear for export and delivers them when they are on board the vessel at the named port of shipment. Filippo has all the risk for the syrup from this moment forward. Incoterm 5, Cost and Freight. Similar to FOB, Nadia makes the maple syrup clear for export and delivers them when they are on board the vessel at the named port of shipment. Nadia bears the cost of freight to the named port of destination, and Filippo bears all the risks and for the delivery starting from this moment. Incoterm 6, Cost, Insurance, and Freight. Similar to CFR, Nadia makes the maple syrup clear for export and delivers them when they are on board the vessel at the named port of shipment. Nadia's insurance requirement is only for minimum coverage. Filippo is responsible for all costs associated with unloading the goods at the chosen port of destination and clearing goods for import. The risk transfers from Nadia to Filippo once the maple syrup is on board the vessel at the port of shipment. The previous 4 Incoterms were specifically for trade overseas. The next couple Incoterms can be used for any mode of transport. Incoterm 7, Carriage paid to. Nadia makes the maple syrup clear for export and delivers them to Laura, the carrier, at the chosen place of shipment. Nadia is responsible for the transportation costs associated with delivering the maple syrup to the chosen place of destination. Nadia is not responsible for procuring insurance. Incoterm 8, Carriage and insurance paid to. CIP is extremely similar to CPT. However, the main difference is that Nadia is responsible for procuring minimum insurance coverage. Incoterm 9, DAT, Delivered at Terminal. Nadia clears the maple syrup for export and has all the risks and costs associated with delivering the maple syrup and unloading at the terminal at the chosen port of destination. Filippo is responsible for all costs and risks from this point forward, including clearing the maple syrup for import. Incoterm 10, delivered at place. Nadia clears the maple syrup for export and has all the risks and costs associated with delivering the maple syrup to the chosen port of destination unloaded. Filippo bears all risks and costs with unloading the maple syrup and clearing customs to import. Incoterm 11. Deliver duty paid. Nadia takes all the risk and cost with delivering the maple syrup to the chosen place of destination ready for unloading and clearing for export.
After understanding all their options, Nadia and Filippo agreed to use CIP for selling the maple syrup. This allowed Filippo to get his maple syrup on time and without any problems.